Alright, I'm setting up for a test right now. I have grapes connected. This is my Tesla coil with the one wire energy rod down the center. There it is, just connected to each grape. All the way down to my Tesla coil over here. Let's see if I can't line up that Tesla coil with these 4 little grapes in between. We are on and resonating right now. Sure does, look at that. It's actually not bad at all. See the black light next to it? Look at that, lights up perfectly. Watch this, there's a null zone. See right there? Right there. Null zone. That's going to become very, very important. Lights up. Null zone. Lights up. See how it does over the individual grapes? Look at that. Just radiates energy. Let's just look. They're just stuck in there, guys. Look at that. Just put it next to it. Lights up. Look at that. See? I'll just light it up next to it. Man, these black lights are awesome. Don't get me wrong, we could just take a big tube light hanging over the whole top of this whole thing. I'm trying to see when I look down in these grapes though, I want to know if there's any sparking going on. So, why I ask is because we had some sparking going on when you put them next to each other on this, because of the super high RF or the scalar field going on in between them. Guys, we're pulling pure energy through this thing. And the fact that it does this kind of stuff, it kind of makes you wonder. If I can erase the frequency of water, and then I can now put my own frequency into the water, what happens when I want to grow grapes outside? I can now impart the frequency into the grapes that I want to grow. This is John Hutchinson's whole thing right here. This energy is what he used. I could tell you that right now. They're using it when they grow their plants right now. They put their own frequency into it. It's not hard. You put it into the water, it erases the frequency in the water, then you put in your own from your Tesla coil, and it imparts the frequency onto everything. This is just amazing though, the power that this puts in here. But it has to do with saturation. You see, these work really well because they saturate quickly. Normal time of saturation takes a long time. You put it on a aluminum plate, it's going to take a while to saturate that plate. May not happen until the next day, so you have to have equipment that runs for several days. If you ever want to pull off the John Hutchinson experiment and get things to lift, you have to understand saturation and you have to understand this one wire energy. And you have to build a circuit that'll last you several days. This simple ZVS circuit I use, we can look at it. There's nothing much to it. I took off the capacitors, threw on 2 extra capacitors with a high frequency on them, and I put a switch on the negative. That's about it. We're running a 19.8 volts right now. And the rod just goes right down the Tesla coil. There's nothing else to it. I have a piece of tape right there just to hold it directly in the center, because if you go to the sides, it'll spark over. But dead in the center, there's no sparks. So, we'll turn it on again. We can see where you're resonating right now. Not bad at all. I mean, I'm not getting too much strange stuff going on, but every one of them lights it up. Lights it up null zone. Lights up. Why is that important right there? 0 point energy must have a null zone. Dipole, null zone, dipole. That's your understanding. It's that simple. Energy, no energy. You could tell where it is. This one, not so good at showing it. This one, perfect. Right there, null zone. You have just created north and south in that Tesla coil. Now I can run this in burritos, grapes, water, whatever I want. Each one has a different effect, but that dipole situation stays the same. Anyway, I hope you enjoy this, guys.